Hey you guys, it is Beth with you. We're still hanging out in Nashville, and today we're having a chat with Will from Audio Adrenaline. If you're anything like me, I grew up listening to their music, and it's such an honour to be chatting with you today, but not just about music.
Well, thank you.
I want to talk to you about an organisation that the band set up called the Hands and Feet Project. Give us a bit of a background of what it is.
Well, I love the way you say project, that's cool. Anyway, well, you know, as Audio Adrenaline was out there doing concerts and playing these shows, we wrote and sang a song called Hands and Feet. And basically this song was one of the, favorite songs that we played every night for a lot of people. And the moment of worship that happened was incredible. And we were able to say how God's church is not just to be confined to four walls in a building, but it's to go out and to actually love people the way Christ loved people. Physically, using our feet to go take us somewhere, and in our hands to just love people the way Jesus did. And so as we started to kind of continue to do that song, we were convicted as a band, and we felt like, we needed to be doing more than just being a rock band and out there, telling people about this love of God and this doing stuff. So we actually put our, faith into action, as the Bible says, and, put our money where our mouth had been for years, So we went and bought some land in Haiti as a band, and we broke ground back in it's been about 5 or 6 years ago now. We broke ground and just used our platform to start telling of these beautiful people down in Haiti. And so from that song to breaking ground, and now 6 years later we have 2 locations in Haiti, one at Grand Guave and one at Jacmel. We have about probably 150 people that are under our, kind of care and watch right now with nannies and children, and we've set a goal to be at 1,000 kids that are under our care in the next 5.5 years, which is amazing. All from one song and God laying it on our heart. And Mark's mom and dad were missionaries to Haiti, so that's sort of how we had the connection to Haiti. And if you go back early on in Audio Adrenaline records in history, you'll see that we had a theme of missions throughout all of our records. And it was largely because God was writing on our hearts the story of Haiti through Mark's mom and dad, and these, these people, the beautiful people we kept coming in contact with down there.
How was Haiti really chosen? Because I kind of have known a little bit about the situation in Haiti even before the earthquake. It was really dire. Is that part of the reason it was chosen?
Well, I think God really chose it for us, like I said, just through the different connections we had. But it turns out it is the fourth world, living condition. You'll have families of 10, 12, 15 people in like a 10 by 10, kind of shanty shack and on dirt floors, and they make like $1 a day. That's the average wage. And if you, look at like a cup of rice is $1. So that's, they work all day for a cup of rice, which can hardly feed, one person, let alone a family. And so they were a very poor people before the earthquake, but also a very beautiful people and very hardworking and very, loving people as well. They were so content with so little. I guess that's what I'm impressed with, is that where we have so much in America and in your country and, over in your part of the world, we're so blessed with so much. In Haiti they have so little, but they're so content with that. And so when I would go there, it's like all of my stress and my worry and my busyness would just melt off, and I'd want to, just do simple things like love on kids and, take care of people, which is great. But pre-earthquake, they have a tough existence, and in post-earthquake, it's just unbelievable what they're going through,
Yeah, I want to hear about some of the stories of hope that you've seen, though.
Definitely the church has rose up and is being, Christ's bride for these people. I mean, the world's eye was on Haiti, and for once it wasn't Bono or the politicians or the actresses in Hollywood. It was the church that was leading the way and coming to the aid of these beautiful people. They were just sending in all kinds of relief, sending in all kinds of financing, just making crazy heroic trips. We've seen people like take their own personal planes and fly all the way down there, and just to bring, do sortie missions and bring, food from the Dominican or from Florida when it was shortly after the earthquake, when there was such a dire need to get food into the country. And then since then, we've seen them partnering long term. You know, it's not the short term, the Band-Aid that will fix it. It's going to be the long term digging in and being there for a few generations and decades. And the church has really done that. We've experienced it at the Hands and Feet Project. You know, in our base that is, you know, so loyally given to us. They're just, I mean, they're stepping it up even more, and it's a beautiful thing, you know. And looking after these orphans, we're dealing with relief efforts, trying to build people's houses, rebuild their lives. We're trying to get them the food and all the medical stuff that they need. We're really reaching out in a medical way to the areas that our orphanages are in, and it's like the Good Samaritan. Can you know, turn your head and walk on by, or do you have to dig in there and try and help out? And that's what we've chosen to do, even though we're in the orphan business, if you will. We want to dig in, and we want to really kind of help people rebuild their lives too. So,
love it. Now, I guess Hands and Feet started because of Audio Adrenaline. What's going on with you guys in music these days?
Audio A kind of retired about 3 years ago because of Mark Stewart, our lead vocalist voice was deteriorating. But as God would have it, we have sort of entered a new season of kind of getting back out there and sharing our story, the journey that God has had us on. It has a lot to do with Hands and Feet Project down in Haiti and our heart for orphans. We want to be out there always sharing that story with people. But we feel like God's given us a huge testimony, from Mark losing his voice and how, you know, he should be mad at God and like, why are you doing this to me? And he's not. He's like, you know, God is a redeeming God, and God can walk you through any situation. So he's giving us new songs about that, worship songs, and just great songs of how he's a redeeming God and how he will be with you through any situation, through broken relationships or whatever. A new record coming out in October, you know, on Integrity Music, and it's under the No Hope Collective is what we're calling this new thing, because we have some new vocalists coming in to help Mark, and it's going to have spoken word on it as well. It's kind of a new twist on making records and stuff. We have, you know, these stories that we kind of intertwine with the music throughout the record, and then when we do a live event, it's all about the music and the story and the PowerPoint and Haiti and the kids and the story coming together and making a real cool event that God can show up and move people. So
how can we get involved with Hands and Feet? What can we do in Australia and anywhere, I guess?
Yeah, well, the website is a great place to start, handsandfeetproject.org, and we've been updating it really great with stories from the field, and just pictures of the kids are there. The kids can be sponsored. It's a little bit more to sponsor a kid in Hands and Feet Project, because it's not like World Vision or Compassion or other things that are after school programs. We're like, you adopt this kid financially, take care of every need that they have. You can do that. You can, you know, as a family, you can do that, or, you know, get a bunch of your friends together and go down there on trips. We love having people come down there and just help us do work projects, or they dig in and they love on babies, or they help us paint, or they, you know, we just do all kinds of cool stuff that way. You can find all that out at the website.
Make sure you definitely check out their website, handsandfeetproject.org, and don't forget to check out ours as well, leol.com.au, and follow us on Twitter at Leol Magazine. Now, don't forget, if there's an organisation that you think that we need to interview or need to know about, you can email us and get in touch with us as well. But Will,
awesome.
Thank you so much for having a chat with us today.
Thank you. Wonderful being with you. Bless you guys.